Hearing part is 30. Public hearing part is 30 minutes. So what we're going to do is go ahead and start with those individuals who have signed up. Let them make their comments, and if there's any time at the end, then we'll try to address any questions that may even possibly be. We have to limit to that time. We have to adopt the millage rate, either up or down, and then send it to the commissioner's office shortly after 6:30. So, first one is, you have 3 minutes to speak. For questions, do not use anyone's name when you're speaking. As far as personnel names go. Sorrel Hayes.
Yes. This is my first time.
I just not missed.
And I have a question for 3 of you. Is this already a complete? Have you already decided to raise the rate? Or is this simply a way for us to vent? Or is this a practical meeting so that we can perhaps modify in some way the decision? All right. I work as a teacher in the University Board System in Haralson. I'm 69. I'm on a fixed income, and taxes really matter to me. So if you raise my rate, it's going to hurt. And I, as a teacher, am certainly not wanting you to damage the instructional quality, but I'm very opposed to the enormous salaries that are being paid for administrators.
Yes, I'm certainly against any tax increase. Because not only do I pay them for the rest of my life, my children and my grandchildren will pay them for the rest of their lives. The government's not very good about taxes. Last meeting I mentioned that we were in a recession, and then this month, inside Atlanta, Metro Atlanta, we hit 10% unemployment. I myself have lost some salary over this, and I've lost a lot of friends who got laid off. And I explained that I thought it was irresponsible for the board to increase their income and increase the taxes on people who are basically losing money. Why should taxpayers pay for the standard of your budget to be higher when their budget, personal budget, is going down? You take from the individual, you take from my kids, my grandkids. I have friends whose kids are living in their basement and their grandkids are living with them because they've lost their home in taxes, and now you want to increase taxes. Somebody mentioned at the last meeting, look at the newspaper, look at the people who are losing their homes over taxes. When does this stop? And if you're doing this in poor economic times, what are you going to do when economic times get better?
Yes. Well, first of all, I second everything these people have said. Second, it's I cannot see why homeowners has to, take the responsibility of this burden. If there is some way that everybody could share in this burden, it would be different. But like he said, most of us are older people. We are on fixed incomes. We have medical problems that we have, all these medical bills that we have to meet. May not look that we do, but we have it. I have a $2,000 a month bill just for my allergy and my lung problem. Of course, the insurance covers that, but I cover a big portion of that. Also, I pay extra insurance for that. And now you're looking, last year, you double my taxes on my home. And now you're looking to increase it again. And we don't have any additional income coming in. In fact, when our insurance goes up, our income's going down. And I'm just saying, if there's some other way that you can put this burden on everybody, or either cut funds some other way, it should be done.
Smith.
Yes, gentlemen, thank you. Problem with the increase in the taxes, like you've done for the last 2 years, and this will be the third, is that it never gets rolled back. It always just keeps going. If there was some kind of clause put in there like, okay, this will be for a 1-year period, we'll up it a half of a mil for 1 year and then roll it back. Or if we hired somebody with a high salary and told that person to put a clause in their contract to say, well, perhaps, you know, if times get hard, we're going to have to cut your salary. We may have to let you go. So this could be a temporary position. Those are some thoughts that should be given to hiring, especially the size of some of the salaries we see on these lists that are out. That's pretty substantial. But the fact that we would put up an increase and you get used to using the money and then it never goes back. And that's the problem. When times are good, we can live high off the hog. We can hire some people, we can increase salaries. But when it gets rough, everybody needs to tighten their belts. We're doing it, you need to do it, the commission needs to do it. They've shown us they've been willing to do it in the past. We'd like to see you guys consider doing the same. The last thing I would say is there a better product coming out of our school with all this additional money? Are the graduation rates up and are the dropout rates down? Thank you.
John Bullock.
All right, I've been here most of my life, okay, paying taxes. I've never complained about it, but this has got beyond ridiculous. All the salaries that y'all are committed to or making up, I don't know who makes these salaries up. I don't know where they come from or how they're done. How could you say somebody's worth about $80,000 or $90,000 that you hire in? Where does it come from? Who makes it up? Does the board do it? Does the superintendent do it? That's not benefiting us a bit in the world. All this stuff should be voted on. If you're going to raise taxes, it needs to be voted on by the people. Not by just a relatively few people that say, we need the money. Not in the times we in now. There's no way. My taxes have increased. Fold, okay? Twofold they've increased on me. And now I got to put up with this. Another tax increase. My Social Security didn't go up, but my Medicare did. Social Security won't go up this year, but my Medicare will. It's just taxed to death. And there's no way you can handle this kind of stuff. And just like these counties in a border state, we get them from Alabama. School board, I called and asked about that. Oh no, everybody's leaving. There's more kids in Alabama coming over here than what's going over there. There's none going over there. Amen. And we're paying for it. We've been paying for it. This has been going on for a lot of years. But the school board, I don't know what lady it was that intersects all the calls. You can't talk to a school superintendent, okay? And the first thing she says, oh no, they're all legal. They paying their way. If you go ahead and get these kids from Alabama to pay their way, you wouldn't be here asking for a half meal increase. That's all I got to say about it.
Amen.